good. Hi, what's your name?
Right outside the hallway. There's a bathroom is right outside the hallway. I can drop that ball at any point. That's totally fine. This is your workout. Your right over here to my left on the stage. Goes back into our child pose. Setting our intentions here for the rest of the class. From here, guys, I still listen at me. Coming over our twist. Reach opposite elbow to outside chest. Taking nice big deep breaths. That strong open chest here. Taking one last deep breath here. We're gonna go ahead and bring our hands down to the mat. Step to the wrist. Exhaling, push to that plank. Touching that left knee to that left elbow. 8. When you come onto that fist on your supporting hand, feel free. 2, 6, 5, 4. Take those little pulses up and up of our arm and legs for 8, 7. Go ahead, push up into that cobra. That was it for upper body section. We got some nice little push up work there.
Gonna have to use my phone as a speaker because I can hear all the ambient noise. But good morning, friend. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Dr. Quin Jones, but you can call me Quin. I'm a 28-year-old applied mathematician working in medicine, and for fun I create lifestyle vlogs all about how I am staying authentic while I am elevating and transforming throughout my life. So I talk a lot about systems, productivity, healthy habits, womanhood, general life lessons. So if that's your vibe, maybe subscribe, check out the community. Today I really wanted to go into more of my routines and my systems. I talked about in my Recomp Diaries video recently that there are differences between routines and systems, but routines are often a part of systems. And so I wanted to highlight one of my most important ones since I've been going all in. I've shared my 2025 fitness routine. I've shared my postdoc routine and organization. I've done my Q2 reset. I've done a monthly reset. So we've made it down the timeline to the weekly reset, which is a habit I've had for years now. That's a really staple in my routine. So I thought I'd walk you through it with me today. And then maybe we'll also one day go into like my daily routine, and then the morning and the night, all the things. So I'm excited about today's video because I've actually already gotten all of my movement in as of this morning. I did that yogalates class. That was actually pretty hard, like harder than I anticipated it being. And I really enjoyed it. Like, I'll be going back and I'm getting my walk in now. I really wanted to take a moment to like sit in the shade. This jacket is protecting me from like the sun on my skin, but also like it's hot outside. So pros and cons, but I like starting my weekends with movement and especially my reset with movement because the rest of the to-do list, once it gets done, I might not have time to. So I always start with something, even if it's not a specific class. So I'm feeling really good, especially now that I've taken this moment. So just wanted to say hey because I haven't spoken yet this morning. And when we get to the house, we'll really get into the to-do list of it all. I have a checklist already prepared to reference every single week, so we'll get into it. But I've been on a break on my walk. I should press resume so I can finish getting in my steps. I'm still doing a 10K step challenge, and this is day 13. Okay. Oh my gosh, so happy to be back inside. Okay, before I get into my to-do list, and we actually will be starting right here, I want to go over my tools that I'm using. The first tool that I'm using is my Magic Mind Mental Performance Shot. If you've been watching my vlogs, and you know that this has been essential to my productivity routine in 2025 so far. I've been loving it whenever I know I need the extra focus, particularly times like right now where I'm really tempted to take a nap and go to sleep and take my Sunday siesta, as me and my mom call it, but I still have much to do, and so I love having a Magic Mind on hand to really boost me up and get me locked in for whatever I need to do. Sometimes I need a little extra effort to get me there, and Magic Mind's Mental Performance Shot has 12 natural ingredients that help boost your mental performance, that don't give you the crash that caffeine and a lot of other products do, plus a bunch of other positive benefits. It has matcha for energy, it has nootropics like lion's mane for focus, it has adaptogens like ashwagandha for stress relief, and it has vitamins B2, B3, and a bunch of others for vitality and wellness. So while I'm also getting a performance boost, I'm also getting all of these other benefits, and I'm confident about using it so consistently because I know that there are ingredients were picked by scientific studies and approved by a board of doctors, and we know how I feel about credibility. So I love that I can rely on these ingredients to support me and get me doing what I need to do. And I've been taking it at all kinds of day because I never know when I'll need it. Sometimes I'll take it right before I'm at work. Sometimes I'll probably take another one tonight because there's one on my desk for when I need to edit. I take it right now because I really want to go to sleep, but there's much to do, and so I just love having it handy. And it's very easy to stay stocked up because you can get a subscription, whether you either get a 2-week, like 14-15 days, or a month's worth, and then you can cancel whenever you want or renew it whenever you like. So it is a great deal. If you're interested in checking it out for yourself, then check out the exclusive link in my description box or use my discount code KONDO20 to get up to 48% off your order. Also, you could check the pinned comment in the comments below. So let me go ahead and take this and get into the grind. Okay. Let's get into it, baby. So firstly, some of the other tools that I use are these primary apps. So I use Notion because we all know that I have my whole life in here. I have it for everything, my weekly planner, my quarterly, my monthly planning, and so I always pull up my weekly planner whenever I'm doing my to-do list. I also use Google Calendar because I've been time blocking way more now, so I like to at the end of my day time block for the next day and also make sure I'm not missing any appointments, like when I had that yoga class this morning. And then I also use one of my favorite apps, Todoist. I have the premium subscription, but you can use it totally free, and it's basically a to-do list that is integrated with so many other apps where you can also add dates and times. So if I say, like, I'm thinking right now I need to call the doctor, I can pull up Todoist and say call the doctor Friday at 2 p.m. and it'll stay in there and remind me Friday at 2 p.m. to call the doctor. Like, I don't have to think about it again. It's just so easy. And so because of that, I have a lot of recurring tasks in my Todoist app, and so my reset checklist is actually in this app, so I have it recurring. So we're open on Todoist. I can go ahead and click off 3-mile walk. I haven't posted on Instagram, and so I have a recurring reset routine right here in my Todoist that has all the tasks picked out for me, all the tasks listed out for me, so that I can just go through these subtasks, and I just pull this up every week, and so I have it recurring every single week. And I have many other tasks like this in here. So I love this app. It is, if you don't get anything else from this video, maybe you should download that app. And so this is a list that I'll be taking you through, but I've broken it down into 3 stages, and that's review, refresh, reduce. And so the first section is reviewing the previous week so that I can figure out how I need to adjust my behavior this week. And then I'm going to refresh my home, clean up all the things that are currently dirty, and then I'm going to reduce my decision fatigue for the rest of my week. And so I'm going to make as many choices as possible today so I don't have to do them later, like my clothes, my food, my to-do lists, where I need to be. Like, I need as much as I can figure out today so that when I get to the days, we're just checking off to-dos. That's how I like to live. That keeps me feeling like I am actively contributing to my goals because I've already thought it out thoroughly and I know that it's aligned, and then I just do it. So first up is the Cues review, which I create in Canva. I also have a pro Canva subscription. So this is my Cues review. I've been doing it for over a year now. It started out as just a post on my community tab back in 2022, 2023, and then it transformed into another version, which then transformed into the version that we know today, which has a grade. And I switched to this format from the other because I really wanted to be able to tell something from that. Like, while I was still tracking, I wasn't really seeing like, okay, but what should I do better? I couldn't totally tell from this. But by creating a grade for what I should be doing, it's like, oh, I have a number that tells me how well I did, and therefore I can change this number. Like, I know how well I did based on that. So that's why I turned the report card into a little grade, just because I'm all about analysis, and I couldn't really analyze how to improve without this summary number. So here we are for it. And so I actually create it in Canva, and it's literally just me copying the previous one and then updating it. So if I can find last week, I don't think that was last week. That says 3/29. Here we go. I start the process by copying last week's review, and I update it all to this week's information. I begin by filling in my habit tracker, and I actually track through several other apps. So I have my daily deficit Excel sheet that I use. So that's how I check if I met my 10,000 step goal. That's how I check if I met my protein goal. I have it logged every day in that Excel sheet. I also use the Productive app, which is a habit tracking app. So when I don't know if I did something in my journal, I can always check that app. And then I calculate totals based on how many I did out of the allotted time. So I worked out 3 out of 5 days. I worked out 5 out of 7. And all of those are percentages that I can total for a weekly grade. And then when it comes to filling in the middle, my reflections, I actually use my daily column as a reference, because on there I ask myself each day, what did I find positive about today? So I can actually reflect using my own in the moment feelings. And I also ask myself on those, what did I accomplish today? And so when I'm writing my weekly accomplishments, I'm referencing the daily column as well. But the priorities and the looking forward to, those are very in the moment reflections. And then I update the photos and I save it and share it to my Instagram, to my YouTube channel, for public accountability, to share honestly that this is just how my life is going. And that is my weekly reflection practice. It is so essential to my everyday. Sorry for the washing machine sounds that are inevitable, but we have made it to the reduce decision fatigue part of the list. So now that I've put up the hanging clothes, I have the workout clothes first, and reducing decision fatigue about what I want to wear is always a lifesaver. So for picking out my 5 gym fits, I work out 3 legs, 2 arms, and when I pick out these outfits, I think about temperature, I think about colors of the week. Sometimes I'm like, ooh, yes, a lot of green. Ooh, yes, a lot of pink, whatever. And then also considerations for each day. So while it's not a hard and fast rule, I do generally like to wear shorts on leg days and maybe pants on arm days, maybe not. But also I've been thinking about like my thighs rubbing together, if they are or not, maybe all pants, things like that. So let's see here. Let's look at the temperature for the week first of all. AccuWeather. So we have highs in the 80s, lows in the 50s. All right, so let's see here. Let's do bottoms first. Brown, are we feeling brown? What am I filming next week? I also have to consider that. I'm filming a day in the life video. Cool. Anything else that I'm filming this week? Pull up the content calendar. Filmed already. Okay, so nothing that's like content specific. Like last week I had a spring vlog, so I wore a lot of spring colors, you know. But I'm also still in that spring vibe, so I don't know. So I'm liking the light colors. Maybe this light blue, yes. This green, yes. Do I have some pink bottoms? Ooh, I want to wear those. I want to wear this skirt. I really want to wear this skirt. Okay. What else? Any other colors speaking to me? Do I want another green? Why not? And then should we go pink or red to go with the maroon? Should we throw in a classic black, or I think red is too dark. Woo! Or I could do these white. So what's that, 3 long bottoms? Okay. I'll keep this out just in case. Okay. All right, we have the tentative bottoms laid out. Let's see what colors we feel like. Do I want to all green one of these? No. I would probably wear these on a leg day, so I could do this. This would be cute. Okay. I know with this skirt, I'm thinking I want to wear this. I think that's cute. Okay. Or should I do this with this? Are these oh, yes. Okay. So then maybe the white one for the skirt. Green on green. That leaves these 2. So that's how many outfits? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 1 more. Gray or blue. Kind of like the gray with the white here. It's a lot of white, huh? White, green. I like this color palette. I think that rocks. Okay, now let's assign the days. So leg day is definitely this one. This can be an arm day. I like to make that Thursday. So this will be a leg day as well. So this should be Wednesday or Friday. Maybe Wednesday. So Tuesday arm day would have to be this one. Friday, these pants. Sure, hell yeah, why not? Okay. 5 days of the week. So we have Friday's outfit, which is a tube top and long pants. We have a green top with green pants. So 2 monochrome looks, maroon and white for leg day, shorts, gray and white for Tuesday, and then tomorrow, leg day. And then I have this little thing over here where I just literally, where I place them in this basket in order. So when I wake up, all I have to do is grab whatever on top and either put it on or put it in the gym bag. So, yay. Picked out the 5 gym fits. Let's pick out 5 options for work. Okay, so 5 outfits for work. We already said it's a high of 80, low of 50. But honestly, we're at that time of year where the inside is always fucking freezing. And I keep my like ready-made outfits on this end of my closet. So like this right here are already things I've thought of, but just haven't worn. Like I'll make these 5 choices and maybe I don't want to wear this today, so I just wear my workout clothes, or maybe I whatever. Like sometimes I don't wear what I pick out, but I like having it picked out so I don't have to think about it. So we got some already up here. Do I have 5 up here? Because that'll save me some time. So we have one outfit here, long skirt, black with these probably black shoes. And I don't really assign days of the week for these outfits like I do with the gym, because like I said, I definitely leave that to feeling. So move these empty hangers. One outfit down. Here's another outfit. That's a top and a dress. It's a long dress, and so I probably just wear this with my white sneakers. So done. Cute. Outfit number 2. I considered wearing this last week, but I didn't. But this is always a banger. Easy fit. So that's outfit number 3. This is a matching set of pants and a top. I would like more of these. Like if I could get some like colors and patterns, I would like 10. Okay. So that's outfit number 3. 2 more. That's the time where I might have to think. Okay. We're gonna do a plain fit. I have this gray dress. Is there anything I would wear with it? Maggie read with me. I said I like wearing this with, you know, as a jacket. So that works. Awesome. Chill. Outfit number 4. Okay, and then outfit number 5. Let's move this out of the way. I have this outfit that I still like from my reset video, but the shirt has already been assigned somewhere. So is there another top I can wear this skirt with? I need more blouses. I have a lot of dresses and pants, but not a lot of blouses. So that's something to buy this summer. Okay. I don't feel like figuring out tops and bottoms, so let's just choose a dress. Ooh, though, that would be cute. Not entirely work appropriate though. This monochrome baddie. Yes. Okay. We have our 5 work outfits picked out. Now it's time to reduce more decision fatigue, and I'm going to plan my meals for the week. So these are old, but I am going to copy the idea. So we're going to copy. So let's see. We're going to shade in today because that's done. This is payday and filming day. So those are the important dates of the week. And I'm just going to assign meals based on my to-do list. So let me pull up my calendar. I don't have meetings tomorrow. So the lunches I'm feeling this week would have to be my yogurt parfait. Now that I have my meals chosen out, I take it one step further and I go ahead and log them in my FitnessPal ahead of time. So I'm sure the way you're supposed to use it is like you eat and then you log, but I found it much more advantageous to log these meals in here already. And I actually do already have a lot of these in here as meals. So I've been using my FitnessPal for a super long time. So like protein pizza is already in here. Cheesy tuna is already in here. A lot of my go-to meals I've already put as things in here, so it's not super hard for me to go ahead and log them. So I have that tomorrow's cheesy tuna for breakfast, so we'll go cheesy tuna, we'll go sour cream chips. For lunch, I said I want to have a yogurt parfait, so that's oikos. I can bring strawberries or apple. Do I want apple or strawberry? I think I'm gonna do an apple. So apple. And then I also bring peanuts with me. This is my easiest lunch to bring with me to work because it doesn't really require anything of me to like cook. I can just grab it and go. And then for dinner, I said I want salmon pasta. So for me, that's salmon. And then I have this pasta that I use from Trader Joe's. So it has it in there. And then it has Alfredo sauce. And it has sauteed spinach. I met my calorie goal for this day. Now I need to check my stats. Okay, I'm in my macro goals for the day. I do also take a fiber supplement, so let me add that in here. So does that improve my fiber macros? Great. And so I'm gonna go ahead and do this for the rest of these meals. And that'll be it. So egg nachos is eggs. Let's make it 2 eggs. It's black beans. It's sauteed spinach. It's bacon over sausage. I'm gonna go with bacon. Maybe not 4, more probably 4. And salsa. And then same lunch as yesterday. So that's Oikos, green apple, peanuts, fiber supplement. And then for dinner, we have that probably the same salmon pasta. This is just me thinking realistically, like if I have more left, I'm just going to eat it again for dinner the next day. So, oh, I have 100 calories left. How are my macros looking? So I need a little more protein to reach my 100 grams a day goal. What can I add? I do have this protein drink mix that I've been loving, so I have enough room to add that. And boom, that gives me my goal. Great. Wednesday. Okay. So now that I'm done putting them all in, I like to evaluate what the macros are. So am I meeting my protein goals, my carbs, and my fiber? Yes. 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 Okay. I must say, as a sort of disclaimer, that obviously I am not perfect. So this is just a way to help steer me on the right path. So like say tomorrow, maybe I wake up and I really don't know what I want. I'm really craving something. I'll look at what I plan to eat for the day. Maybe I'll eat what I wanted for dinner or for breakfast. Maybe I'll eat a meal from a different day and then I'll have to delete what I wrote and put something else. Or maybe I'll follow it to a T and I'll meet my goal. But either way, when I'm figuring out like, oh my God, what should I eat? I can just pull this up and it's already put for me in a way where I know I'll meet my goals. And if I want to depart from it, I'll have to be like, okay, is this decision as good as the one I already made on Sunday? Like I already made these good decisions. If I'm going to change my mind, is it going to be just as good? So like having this already mapped out for myself based on what I have in my kitchen and what I want, it's perfect, perfect, perfect. So reduce that decision of like, oh, what am I going to eat? Already decided. So now I need to do my weekly to-do list and then I'm done with all of my ahead of the time thinking. So I actually can pull that up on my tablet as well. And this is where I look at it through Notion. So I'm actually gonna just screen record real quick. So I actually edit my to-do list all the time because sometimes I don't do the things on the days I'm supposed to. So I've kind of already like updated this week, but then on Sunday I look at it and I'm like, did I actually, like, is this going to be good for what I need to do? So today, co-working, sure, and then film this video, yes. I need to edit a video still, so yes. And then looking at the weekly view like this, I just like making sure I don't have too many things on one day. And so on Tuesday, it's all falsification task. On Wednesday, it's all astrolosis paper task. On Thursday, it's all review paper things. And I'm supposed to start filming a vlog on Thursday. And then on Friday, I have more life admin and catch up things. And then on the weekend, I'm going to edit. So I think this is realistic. It is in line with my to-do list goals, like for my monthly goals of finishing this paper and starting to do stuff on Substack. So I think this is good. And then looking at my monthly, I think I'm still on par with that. Great, 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 great. Okay, so I can stop screen recording that. I've already thought about that, and like I said, when I get to work in my postdoc video, I just pull up my weekly planner or my postdoc hub, and I have these tasks like already determined for me, so I don't have to figure out what should I do. And I also have them in to-do lists, so I have them at multiple places, and I'm also about to write it in my bullet journal. So like, there's no excuses. I'm like, what should I be doing today? Of course, I'm not perfect. Sometimes I move it, I don't finish, blah, blah, blah. But setting the tone makes it easy to like live day to day. So we can also cross this done off the list. Boom, boom, boom. And then what's left is to decide if I want to go ahead and script this week's video or wait until the night before. Sometimes I script my videos for the week on Sunday because I record at least one video a week, and I'll either script that on Sunday or I'll script it the night before based on how I'm feeling, and I think I would do that the night before. So let's see. So pick out 5 work outfits, done. Write meals of the week, done. Fold and put away laundry, done. Pick out 5 gym fits, done. Sweep off floors, done. Wash dishes, done. Wipe down surfaces, done. Supplement container, done. Wash laundry, done. Get groceries, done. This week's check-in, done. This week's to-do list, done. Great. And so the capture to action is my bullet journal, which is what I'm about to do. So we can go ahead and click the reset routine as done. Baby. Sorry, gorillas. Trying to steal the spotlight. So now I'm going to just update my bullet journal, like make sure all my trackers are filled in up to this Sunday, and make my weekly spread if I want to. Honestly, I haven't been making a lot of weekly spreads because I've been using Notion so much, but I do still like to do it for the hobby of it all. So I'm going to do that, and then we're going to be done, baby. So where is she? Oh, she's in my bag. I don't know if I've shown it since I decorated it a week or 2 ago, but I've decorated the cover of this journal inspired by the way I used to decorate them. I used to decorate them sometimes, and I can grab, like, hold on. So here's a previous one that I have that's from 2019. And so decorating my journals is no new thing, but this is my first time doing one in like this design. So I really like it. So let's see here. On my quarterly check-in, so quarterly check-in for April, today is the 12th. I need my pink pen, I need my pencil, okay, and my, in the back up here, great. All right, the daily column. The daily column, do I have one for the 10th? I do. Do I have one for the 11th? I don't, but I have one for the 12th. Great. And today is the 13th, yes. All right, reading 10 pages. I did read today, amen. Did not read up until this day, so we have X's there. 80 ounces of water. Let's go back to our productive app. So on the 10th, no. On the 11th, no. On the 12th, yes. Oh, no, I had it yesterday, actually. Oh, yesterday was the 12th. Okay, so, yes. And then productivity. I'll have to check something else. So I actually do the same process for the monthly spread. So that was my quarterly review. So this is my monthly for April. And then I have my monthly habit tracker where I log my specific monthly 6 or 7 habits and my steps, my mood, my sleep. And I, in the same process I did for my Q's review, check through my productive app, I check through my Excel sheet, and I update my journal the same way I did in my Q's review, but just like a more, personal archive, because I have all of my bullet journals from like all of my life. And so this is just a very cathartic hobby of mine, and the mathematician in me loves making these graphs like by hand and the coloring, and it's so much fun. So this is my update for my bullet journal this April, both my quarterly spread and my habit tracker. So done. So I'm going to end the video here, friends, because it's time for me to edit. Thank you for spending this day with me. I've had a really good time just getting back to myself. I'm really happy to be sharing this journey with you. I'm honestly, truly just trying my best every single day. And that looks different every day, but it is what it is. And I'm excited to just keep moving forward and figuring it out along the way. If you need some accountability and some community to help you do the same, to stick to what you're saying, please subscribe to this channel. We have a pretty active comment section, and also it'll help you stay on the lookout for when we announce the enrollment for the WPP Club resuming. We meet every week. We have a Discord. It's some of my close friends now. I love the WPP Club, And if you enjoyed this video, you should definitely check out my report card video where I walk through how and why I made the report card the way it is. I briefly touched on it in this video, but I have a whole breakdown of how you can make one for yourself. And otherwise, I hope I just see you in my very next video.
Women's stories matter.
Yeah.
Right.
They just matter.
They
Yeah.
In the meantime, if you want some more behind the scenes of my day-to-day life, subscribe to my Substack where I have free the daily column, and I will be soon giving more in detail weekly resets with numbers and all kinds of behind the scenes details for those that are willing to pay to see the exclusive mess. Chaos? Organized chaos? Let me stop talking. I hope I see you there. Bye, friend. Okay.
I wish that you were here, 'cause I don't want nobody else. I'm not afraid to be alone, new beginnings. I'm not afraid to overcome every feeling that I have. So take